Hello loves and welcome back to my channel. My name's Angelique if you are new here, and it is a very rainy day in Hawaii, so I thought it'd be the perfect day to get the bedrooms organized. I've been talking about doing this ever since I organized the kitchen, so I just want to finish organizing the house for my Organize With Me 2021. So in today's video we will be organizing the master bedroom, the guest room, and like my office because I want to go through like all the closets and everything. So I just want to give the bedrooms a good reset, a good organize, and make sure there's just no clutter, you know, like get rid of clothes and all that fun stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead and organize the bedrooms. Let's get started. Okay, so I was trying to think of a good plan for like how to organize all the bedrooms, and I basically came up with a little checklist. Highly recommend whenever you organize to create a checklist. It helps so much, that way you don't miss anything and you always stay on track. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go room by room. So starting in the master bedroom, we're going to first go through the dressers, then clean underneath the beds and go through all that. Then the third thing we will do is go through all the closets, and then we will add any shelves or bins to like further organize. And then the last thing we'll do will be move things around as needed and finish reorganizing anything. And that last one is basically like if we need to add bins or if we add a shelf or anything like that, just to make sure everything is reorganized and in its place. So that's kind of like the little checklist that I'm going to use when going through each room. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around. We're going to start going through the dresser and make sure everything is organized and gone through in there, and that'll be the first step in this organizing video. I'm so freaking excited to do this. It needs to be done so bad. So let's go ahead and go through that dresser. So in this dresser, I actually have some of my stuff and some of Sawyer's. So I always find it helpful with boys just to kind of go through their things for them and then create a pile and have them like confirm to get rid of that. I kind of like find that respectful because like I think as girls we're like, oh yeah, just get rid of it, you don't need it. But sometimes they may have an attachment to it or really like that pair of sweatpants. So I always just create a pile of what I think is like worth getting rid of, and then he can go through that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a pile for him and then also a donate pile, which brings me to, wow, this needs to be gone through, but going through clothes. I always have like a little checklist when I am going through my closet or going through clothes. If you don't wear it, get rid of it. If you haven't worn it in like a year, get rid of it. If there's stains or holes, get rid of it. So I try to stick to that. Every once in a while there's like a special piece that I just like to hold on to, like a unique jacket or a special pair of pants or things like that. But for the most part, follow those guidelines. It'll help so much. So without further ado, let's go through my workout drawer. This top drawer is all mine. This is where I keep all my workout clothes, and it needs to be gone through. Ooh, also another little tip. I'll be sharing like tips just throughout this or adding text over. I find that helpful. Like when I watch organizing videos, I want tips. I want to see how people do it, you know? That's what kind of helps me get creative when I organize. So I will be sharing any tips that I have throughout the organizing process of bedrooms, closets, and dressers. So my little tip whenever organizing a closet or drawer, I always try to organize by color. I find it so much easier to find things. I think it looks nicer. So that is what I am doing now. I'm pulling everything out, making sure I still wear it, it still fits. Okay, wow, that looks so much better. So I have all my pants and capris along the back. I have my running shorts, and then I have bikers, my Pilates socks, and like long sleeve workout tops. That is so much better. And then I have a few things I need to try on to make sure. Now I have my sports bras over here, so let me move you guys so you guys can see what I'm doing. Sorry pants, I just hit Ollie. I think it's so good to go through workout gear because I think so often styles change and fits don't fit you the same, so it's always good to constantly go through your workout gear. Alright, now moving to this second drawer. This is mainly Sawyer's drawer. This is like his sweats, PJ drawer, underwear, socks, and swimsuits. I honestly go through this so frequently because we don't have much room. I will make sure everything is still needed, but I feel like I just reorganized this not too long ago in terms of like folding the socks and refolding all the swimsuits, so I don't feel like I need to pull everything out, which is good, but I will go through his shorts. Honestly, this one wasn't that bad, and like I said, I just went through it. So that's that. And then down here we have Sawyer's workout gear and then my PJs. I recently folded all this as well. I need to touch up my PJs. I feel like everything just like moves around in there because it's like, you know, like satin tops. Everything just unfolds really easy. So I will do that. Oh my gosh, she's just laying so cute on the bed. Okay, so the dresser is now done. I have a good little pile going for to sell, giveaway, as well as things for Sawyer to go through. So I consider the first step done of going through the dressers. The next thing is to go through underneath the bed, and that's perfect because I need to go through my swimsuits, which is under there, as well as I want to reorganize Sawyer's jewelry, which is under his side. So perfect. Let's just move right along here. See, isn't he just adorable? I love you. So I keep my swimsuits under the bed in this storage container that I got from IKEA. Brilliant, because I would have nowhere else to store all of my swimsuits. So I am just going to glance through and make sure, whoa, everything in here are pieces that I still want to wear. So on my side of the bed, I don't have much under there. I just have my swimsuits and my memory box. So my swimsuits have now been gone through. So now we're gonna go over to Sawyer's side and go through his side of the bed. I'm like out of breath. I didn't realize that there wasn't that much under his bed, which is good. I just have all of his jewelry boxes that I am going to move into the closet when I add a shelf in there. See what I'm doing? Sawyer has now joined me. He is in here with the doggies. I'm going to go through his closet. I'm going to pull out what I think is like worn, torn, and then he can go through it later and confirm. But I just find it's the easiest thing to do when it comes to going through somebody else's clothes. So I'm just gonna make sure. No. I'm filming, guys. I'm just gonna make sure everything in here he either wears or doesn't have holes or stains. So let's start. Ollie, you are so excited. Oh, and we realized my shelf idea would not work the way I wanted. I wanted to add one right above that clothing rod as well as the rod up there. We can do the one up top, which will help with like beanies and like bins for hats and things that he doesn't wear very often. But other than that, my shelf idea was not as great as I wanted. Love that. Okay, so I was just sitting here brainstorming with Sawyer about what to do with his closet because we don't have a lot of space. We really, really don't. And we were just kind of thinking about if we redo it, like redo the shelving, what the options are. And there's not really much. Problem is we have all of his suits in these bags right here. It's kind of dark. It's hard to tell. Anyways, this whole section of his suits are just jammed right here. And it makes me so freaking sad because everything's getting smushed. We can't hang it properly. So I just texted my mom and asked her if we could hang it in her storage room closet. And she said yes. And that's going to open up literally a fourth of Sawyer's closet. So I'm going to take these out right now and kind of reorganize things a little bit. And it'll help so much. Like literally, I'm so thankful my mom just said that. I was like nervous to text her because you know, you don't want to take up room in somebody else's house, but we didn't have any other option. So I'm going to take these out right now. Yay. Oh, this makes so much more sense. Okay. yay, now we actually have room to like rehang his pants, so that was a blessing. Okay, now Sawyer's closet is done. Okay, so I'm done in the master bedroom. I have reorganized everything. I even wiped out the bottom of the closet, and that was needed. So definitely wipe out your closets when you're organizing them and taking everything out. It just helps a ton. Might as well start with a clean slate since you're doing it anyway, right? So the master bedroom is now done. We're gonna head over to the guest bedroom and start this process all over again. So we are now in the guest bedroom. In here, I am going to start just like I did before. I'm gonna go through the dresser, organize that, see if I can get rid of anything. I do use this dresser as storage. I keep a few drawers empty for guests, but some of it is used as storage, like I mentioned. You guys are probably aware, but I do have to get creative in this house with storage space. We don't have a garage, we don't have a basement, and our attic isn't really used or can't really be used for storage. So I'm very limited in the house, and that's okay. Does get stressful sometimes when I would like to like organize everything so beautifully and everything be perfectly organized into baskets in a big walk-in closet or room, but that's not the case in this particular house, so I just have to get creative. So like I said, I use under the beds a ton, so we need to go through the dresser, the beds, and the closet here in the guest room. So let's just go ahead and start with the dresser. I do have some piles here. This is my Poshmark pile in the back, so it is going to get even bigger today. So if you are not following me on Poshmark, hopefully by the time this video goes up or very close after, I will have all of my clothes that I go through today on Poshmark. It's a huge box full, so there'll be a lot of items there if you guys would like to shop my closet. Can't do anything with that pile right here, so I'm going to move these baskets and start in the dresser. Okay, so I finished going through the dresser. Now I just have a few PR packages that I'm going to undo and get in the wash and just start putting away a few things that are just scattered about. So now that box is out of the way, I'm going to start trying to clean out underneath the bed. I'm just gonna go through it. Like, I want to see if I can put the air mattress up in the attic. We can't store very heavy things up there, but I want to see if that's possible because that would take up, we don't pull it out that often, so when we do need it I could just get it down. So let me pull that out and see if we can even see if that idea even works, because that would help a ton. Whew, cleaning out underneath this bed is not easy. Very tight on each side, so I'm gonna try to weasel my way under the bed, and I'll get back to you when it's done. Okay, so we have gone through the dresser. I've cleaned out underneath the bed. I was actually able to move a ton of things, including some jackets. We went through those, got rid of some of our jackets as well, moved some bedding around underneath there. So now it makes so much more sense, and I have a lot more room. Yay. This is why you need to do this every single year and just deep clean every nook and cranny under each bed, each drawer in the house. It feels so freaking good. So now I'm going to go through my guest room closet, which is my closet pretty much. This is where I keep all of my hanging clothes, like dresses, skirts, pants, anything like that, jumpsuits. And up top is pretty much all storage. Now, we recently added this shelf. If you guys watched my Organize the Guest Room back in the fall, before Sawyer's mom came into town, and that shelf has helped a ton. And so I'm just gonna organize that and see if I can do anything better. But yeah, let's just go through this closet and get rid of what I don't wear. Alright, so now all my hanging clothes have been gone through. I'm just going to go through everything on the bottom. You guys won't even be able to see that, and just get rid of it and just make sure everything is organized on top. This is the point in my checklist where if you need to add bins or a shelf, you would do so. I've already done it. My intention was to do it in the master bedroom in Sawyer's closet, but as you guys already saw, that did not happen. So I'm just gonna see if anything up here needs bins and just go through it. Okay, so I think I finished the guest room. I will be doing all of my beauty products and the beauty closet and bathroom in the next video, so be sure you're subscribed if you need or have any questions about like bathroom organization. And also I'm going to be doing a giveaway in that video too, because I will be going through all my products and I know I will have an excess amount and I would love to give it to you guys, so be sure you're subscribed so you guys do not miss out on that, as well as I will have my Poshmark down there too. But the guest room is done and it feels so freaking good to be able to walk in here again, to know my hanging clothes have been gone through, can actually kind of move around in there. So I have a huge pile of Poshmark in front of me, which gives me anxiety, but at least this bedroom is done. And that's actually all I'm gonna do today. We're celebrating my mom's birthday a little early. We're having like a little barbecue over at her house. So I'm going to go get ready for that. And then tomorrow we will do my office and closet area in there and organize and go through that. But man, I feel accomplished today. It needed to be done. I've kind of been procrastinating it, but thank goodness I'm filming these videos because it's making me get it done. All right, I'm gonna go get ready and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good morning and welcome to day 2 of organizing the bedrooms. The last room that we have to do is my office and closet. So we will just be going through this just like we did the other rooms. I first need to clean up this room. This is like my catch-all. When my laundry gets folded, I put it all here. If I get dressed, it's all here and just always gets piles. So first let's clean it and then we'll jump into the organizing part. Yeah.
DIY or DIY?
What?
Leave you with that. You see the spelling difference?
DIY or DIY? Yeah.
Your signature.
Yeah, no, I get it.
All right.
Oh, I still have a tag on my shirt. Nice, nice, Angelique. I just got the shirt and I forgot to take off the tag. Don't judge me. All right, so the bed is now folded. It's not put away because I'm gonna put it away as we organize. So starting with the dresser, I don't obviously have like a dresser in this room, but in this trundle bed, I do have storage. So I'm just gonna quickly put away and organize and see if we have anything that I can donate to get rid of, I don't wear, anything like that. So in this first drawer, I have all my jeans. That's the one I just organized. I'm always going through that because it's not a very big space and I'm constantly like renewing my jeans. So there wasn't anything in there that I actually needed to get rid of. And in this drawer is my sweats, like sweatshirts and things like that. I am gonna go through this because I feel like with quarantine and all of that, I ordered a lot more sweats, so I feel like this needs to be gone through. And then in this last drawer on the end are all of my sweaters. I don't have many. I only keep the ones that I will take when I travel. So this one shouldn't be too crazy. Okay, so the drawers are now gone through. Now I'm gonna flip around and we're gonna clear off or go through this rack right here and then move on to my closet. So this rack I try to keep as like my new arrivals rack. With shooting different things as well as filming different things. I try to keep the things that I need to like work with the most right here. I actually need to go through this and try to put a few things away, as well as just make sure everything on this rack I want to keep. So just like normal, if I haven't worn it, if it has stains or if it has a hole in it, get rid of it. That wasn't too bad. We got rid of about 5 or 6 items on that rack, as well as found items to put in my closet. Moving right along here, I love that. So we are now going to move to the closet. I want to start up top. I have some like makeup, cosmetics, and like travel bags up there. And then we have purses that I'll need to go through. I definitely need to reorganize my sweats. This has gotten out of hand. Like I said, I do have a drawer for like sweats, but that's like more, well, they're matching sweats, but also like single like sweatshirts. These are all of like my matching sets that I recently got, and every once in a while it just gets so messy because I'm constantly like pulling and mixing and matching, and it turns into this. So we're going to reorganize and go through that and then just work our way down. So starting at the top, down. Like how I have to give myself a little pep talk before I do this. So the whole top part has been gone through. I recently just went through all of my jean shorts. So that luckily does not need to be done today. Nothing's worse than having to try on every jean short like at the beginning of spring or something and just like go through them all, and I already did that. So yes. So the next step is to go through all the shoes. I definitely want to get rid of some shoes this time. I feel like last year when I went through the shoes, I held on to it because I didn't know what I was going to use because it was kind of like our first spring here in Hawaii. But now I'm very aware of what I haven't worn. Alright, so now I'm going to go through the top part of my closet. I'm just going to start all the way at this end and move this way. Alright, so it is the next day. I was actually editing this footage and noticed that my mic somehow got a little staticky, so I do apologize for that. But we did finish organizing my closet. I got the sweat situation under control as well as these shoes, and that feels so much better. And I've mentioned this before, but I go through my closet probably about like once a month or at least every other month, just because I do have limited space. So all this stuff that I went through today, as well as the pile that I already had going, will be up on Poshmark. So be sure to check that out. I will have everything down below, but I consider that a very successful organization session. I'm very, very pleased I was able to get the master bedroom, the guest bedroom, and my office under control and all organized. It feels so good. So let's go ahead and end this video. Okay, can I just say how much better this day bed looks? Much happier with it. Well guys, that was another video in the Organize With Me 2021, organizing the bedrooms and closets. I hope you guys found this helpful. I love doing this like spring clean, organize, like reset. It feels so good. I do it every year and I just feel like it's so necessary just to get into those little nooks and crannies underneath the bed, in those drawers you never go into, and just make sure everything that is there you actually use or has a purpose. So I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already. I would love to have you. And don't forget, my next video will be organizing my beauty products and the bathroom. So if you need any tips and tricks there, be sure to subscribe so you guys do not miss that video. But that is it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.